The wait is finally over. Brazil, the five-time world champions, have officially punched their ticket to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The South American qualifiers are behind them, but the real battle lies ahead. 9 long months still separate the Seleção from the opening whistle of world football's greatest tournament. And Carlo Ancelotti, the legendary coach now steering Brazil's ship, isn't about to spend that time idly. Ancelotti wants more than routine warm-ups. He's calling for friendlies that will truly test his squad, showdowns with the very giants they might face when the World Cup begins. Forget small opponents. The names on his wish list are heavyweights. France, the reigning powerhouse of Europe. Croatia, the ever-resilient finalist and semi-finalist of recent tournaments. And the tactically sharp Netherlands. But here's the burning question for fans everywhere. Is Brazil ready for such a challenge? After all, this is a team that recently suffered a shocking 1-0 loss to Bolivia, a defeat that rattled supporters and critics alike. If Brazil stumbled against Bolivia, can they really stand toe-to-toe with Kylian Mbappe's France or the relentless Dutch? Or will these friendlies expose weaknesses that could spell trouble in 2026? Statistics offer only part of the story. What really matters is the man at the helm. Carlo Ancelotti is no ordinary coach. He is a proven mastermind, a serial winner who has conquered Europe with AC Milan, Chelsea, Real Madrid, and more. Now he's bringing that same elite mentality to the national stage. His philosophy is simple. To be the best, you must beat the best. That's why he insists on testing Brazil against the strongest opponents available. Ancelotti's strategy also goes beyond match scheduling. He's reshaping the very fabric of the squad. The door is open for big names to return, Neymar Jr. among them, if fitness allows. The coach has even hinted that 40-year-old veteran Thiago Silva could feature again, provided he stays match-ready. Silva may be approaching a milestone age, but his performance and leadership remain undiminished, and Ancelotti knows the value of experience when the stakes are highest. Another familiar face who might reappear is Philippe Coutinho. Injuries and inconsistent club form have kept him away from the spotlight, but the Brazilian playmaker still possesses the vision and creativity that once lit up stadiums across Europe. For Ancelotti, no player is ruled out if they can prove themselves in the months ahead. Yet there's a tough edge to the coach's inclusivity. Ancelotti has been crystal clear. Current form and regular club minutes will decide who boards the plane to North America. Reputation alone won't save anyone. That warning is directed even at stars he knows intimately from his years at Real Madrid, Vinícius Júnior and Rodrygo included. Playing for a big club isn't enough, he essentially says. Show me you're sharp. Show me you could deliver every week. Vinícius, with his explosive pace and flair, seems well-placed to meet that demand if he maintains top form. Rodrygo's situation is trickier. Under Real Madrid's evolving lineup, he has often found himself competing with Brahim Diaz and rising talents like Franco Mastantuono for minutes. At times, manager Xabi Alonso has even used him as a backup for Vinícius rather than in his preferred role. If that trend continues, and Rodrygo spends more time on the bench, his place in Brazil's 2026 squad could slip away. Ancelotti knows these players better than almost anyone. He coached them through some of their defining seasons in Spain. That intimacy gives his warning extra weight. He isn't bluffing. Whether it's Vinícius, Rodrygo, or any other Europe-based star, the message is the same. Consistent club performance is non-negotiable. The implications are enormous. Brazil's path to a 6th World Cup title may hinge not just on raw talent, but on the hunger of players fighting for their spots. Imagine a squad where seasoned leaders like Neymar and Thiago Silva share the field with sharp, informed youngsters desperate to prove themselves. It's a mix that could intimidate even the toughest opposition. Ancelotti's preference for experienced heads shouldn't be mistaken for sentimentality. His career proves he values balance, blending youth with veterans who can steady the team when pressure peaks. That's why he's willing to keep the door open for Silva and Coutinho while pushing younger stars to earn their places. So, as Brazil eyes these high-profile friendlies against France, Croatia, and the Netherlands, fans can expect more than simple exhibition games. Each match will be a measuring stick. Can the Seleção's fluid attack break through Europe's best defenses? Can their backline contain world-class forwards like Mbappe or Cody Gakpo? And perhaps most importantly, can Ancelotti's new-look squad show the mental resilience that has sometimes been lacking in recent years? The coming months will answer those questions. For now, anticipation builds. Picture Neymar making a triumphant return, Vinícius slicing through defenders, or Thiago Silva proving that age is just a number. Picture a Brazil side that has tested itself against the world's elite and emerged stronger, sharper, and fully prepared for the ultimate stage. Carlo Ancelotti's blueprint is bold, but so is his belief in the Brazilian spirit. If the players meet his challenge, if they seize their club opportunities, fight for every minute, and embrace these high-stakes friendlies, Brazil will arrive at the 2026 World Cup not just as participants, but as true contenders for a sixth star. The countdown has begun. The question is no longer whether Brazil can qualify. They've already done that. The real question is whether they can transform these next 9 months into a crucible of growth, sharpening their edge against the very best. What do you think? Will Ancelotti's fearless approach return Brazil to the pinnacle of world football? Or will the road to 2026 reveal cracks that even a master strategist cannot mend? One thing is certain. Every friendly, every squad announcement, every minute on the pitch from now until next summer will shape the destiny of this legendary football nation.